5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. In a parliamentary form of government, the Council of Ministers is the core of the executive branch and it functions under the leadership of the Prime Minister. The Council of Ministers at the central level is composed of several categories of ministers who perform different roles and carry varying levels of authority. These categories are carefully designed to ensure that the vast and complex machinery of administration functions effectively. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the lower house of Parliament, but within it, the distribution of power and responsibility varies according to the rank and type of minister. The main types of ministers in the central cabinet are cabinet ministers, ministers of state, and deputy ministers. In some cases, there are also ministers of state with independent charge. Each category serves a specific purpose and contributes to the overall functioning of the government in a unique way. Cabinet ministers are the most senior members of the Council of Ministers. They hold charge of the most important ministries and departments such as finance, defense, home affairs, external affairs, agriculture, education, commerce, and others. The cabinet is the main decision-making body of the government, and cabinet ministers play a central role in shaping national policies, implementing programs, and making crucial administrative and political decisions. These ministers are chosen carefully by the Prime Minister based on experience, political stature, and expertise in particular areas. Cabinet ministers attend meetings of the cabinet, where major issues of policy and governance are discussed and decisions are made collectively. Their role is both administrative and political, as they are responsible for leading their ministries as well as representing the government before the Parliament and the public. The cabinet ministers have the authority to make decisions on behalf of the government in their respective fields, though important matters are always discussed in the cabinet before final approval. Ministers of State are the next category in the hierarchy. They are junior to cabinet ministers and are appointed to assist them in the administration of their ministries. The ministries of the central government are often very large and complex, covering a wide range of subjects. Therefore, it is not practical for one cabinet minister to handle all the matters personally. To ease the burden, ministers of state are appointed to take care of specific areas or departments within a ministry. A minister of state works under the guidance and supervision of a cabinet minister and helps in the smooth functioning of the ministry. Such ministers may be assigned particular divisions or projects, and they handle routine administrative work, parliamentary questions, and other official tasks on behalf of the senior minister. While they have limited decision-making authority, their role is essential for efficient management and for ensuring that the ministry functions without delay or bottlenecks. Sometimes, a Minister of State is given independent charge of a ministry. A minister with independent charge is not attached to any cabinet minister and manages the ministry on his or her own. This type of minister enjoys more authority than other ministers of state but still ranks below cabinet ministers in terms of status. The independent charge system is used when the ministry concerned is smaller or when the Prime Minister believes that a particular area can be effectively managed without the direct supervision of a cabinet minister. Such ministers take independent decisions within the limits of their departments, though they are required to keep the Prime Minister informed about significant matters. When topics related to their ministries are discussed in the Cabinet, they may be invited to attend the meetings. This system enables the government to utilize the talents of capable leaders without unnecessarily enlarging the Cabinet. It also allows the distribution of work in a balanced way and helps in the development of promising political leaders by giving them administrative experience. Deputy ministers form the next level in the Council of Ministers. They are the junior-most category and generally assist either cabinet ministers or ministers of state. Their role is mainly supportive in nature. They do not head any ministry or department, nor do they take independent policy decisions. Instead, they help their senior ministers by handling specific assignments, dealing with parliamentary questions, and managing certain administrative tasks. In the past, deputy ministers played a more significant role when the structure of the central government was less complex, but over time their importance has declined, and in many governments, this position is no longer used frequently. However, when appointed, deputy ministers contribute to the efficiency of the ministry by providing additional assistance in executing the daily work of the government. Each of these categories of ministers contributes in a different manner to the working of the government. The system ensures a proper division of labor within the executive branch. Cabinet ministers provide leadership, policy direction, and overall supervision, while ministers of state and deputy ministers assist in implementation and coordination. This arrangement allows for specialization and delegation of work, making the administration more effective. The hierarchy among ministers is not just a matter of rank but also of responsibility and accountability. Cabinet ministers are collectively responsible to the Parliament for all actions of the government, including those of their subordinate ministers. The principle of collective responsibility is a defining feature of the parliamentary system. It means that all ministers, irrespective of their category, must stand together in support of the policies and decisions of the cabinet. Even though ministers of state and deputy ministers may not take part in cabinet meetings, they are bound by the decisions taken there. If a minister disagrees with a policy, the proper course is to resign, rather than publicly oppose the decision. This principle ensures unity and cohesion within the government and prevents contradictory statements or actions by different members of the Council of Ministers. The classification of ministers also reflects the need to balance political considerations with administrative efficiency. In a diverse and democratic country, the Council of Ministers must represent different regions, communities, and political groups. Stop.